Hi, Kylie. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Robbie?
Good. Thank you for meeting me again. I know that's kind of late notice. I know you just got back from vacation. How'd that go for you?
It was fun. I'm not looking forward to going back to work tomorrow, though.
I understand, definitely. Where did you go?
Panama City, Florida.
Nice. Was it a family
Yes, fun.
trip or did you just go with some friends?
It was just friends. We just went to a hotel and we have an annual trip with each other every year. It's really fun.
Oh, that sounds great. Well, it's perfect weather. I know the weather here this peak past week has been horrible. So
Oh
I think
yeah, it
it's
was
supposed
so
to be
nice.
raining again this whole entire week. So I'm not looking forward to that either.
No, I'm missing the Florida weather already.
I'm sure. How long were you there for? About a week or so?
Oh yeah, like 4 days is really it was a really quick trip. We didn't spend very long at all, but I think 4 days is about all I can handle,
Yeah,
honestly.
I agree. I'm right
Panama
there with
City.
you. So I know the last time that we chatted, you were kind of complaining about having the insurance being paid on time and those claims. Have you had any more luck with that or ran into any more problems or how's that going for you?
I'd say it's probably still about the same rate that it was before. I don't think people are getting as much estimated insurance back as what they sign off on, which is kind of can create a lot of problems with patients when it seems like we're charging them more. And
Yeah.
obviously, they don't like that.
For sure. I understand. Well, that's definitely one of our top priorities that we'll kind of keep in mind for you while we're kind of working through this process. So again, if you have any questions along the way, then obviously just let me know. Do you have anything started that you would like to go with? Any questions you would like to come up with or anything?
Not right now, but interested to learn more about them.
All right, sounds great. So I know that you said that you have a lot of employees. How do you feel like they would do with kind of implementing some new procedures and protocols and things like that?
It can be very hard, especially when everyone is used to doing something a certain way to introduce change into the office, which is why I believe if we're going to introduce change into the office, it needs to be some type of protocol that's going to make their job easier and not harder. And it's going to be something that's easy to learn and keep up with. Otherwise, they're not going to be introduced into it very well. They're not going to adjust to it well.
Understandable. Is this something that you guys have been talking about as an office, or is this something that you just now started thinking about? How long have you been considering bringing in some new cameras?
Maybe for the past year or so, I think that it's very easy, doctor and assistant wise, for them to forget to take the pictures and for insurance. And I don't know if that is just a human error thing or if they forget about it, they think it's too much of a hassle. Either
Yeah,
way, it's a very important part of the process to get things insurance claims paid for. And so if there would be anything that we could do to help our patients in that aspect, we for sure want to do whatever we can, and it will also be a better payoff on our end as well.
yeah. So it sounds like the other employees need to also see the value in kind of capturing those photos and kind of talking with them and explaining to them the actual importance of, that is essentially their paychecks is getting
Yes,
the insurance money back as well.
for
Um,
sure.
I know you guys have a lot of newer products there. How important is that to you? Do you feel like you need to have top of the line equipment there due to the different patients that you're seeing, or do you not feel like they really care?
I I don't think the patients care as much of if we're using the highest quality of products on them, but I do think they notice things here that they don't see in another dental office, and they think and it's not crazy outrageous expensive, it's affordable. I think they feel like they're in better hands. They know that they're with modern dentistry and the best that dentistry has to offer in today's society. And I think that goes a very far way with our type of patients. And I think it also establishes more trust, more doctor to patient trust that way.
Yeah.
And they know that we're giving them the best care that is out there.
Yeah, that's definitely important, making sure that the patient feels like they are getting the best experience and the best care as well. Is there anything that has kind of
Yes.
stopped you into wanting to get new cameras or anything? Or what would be the reasoning of why you haven't quite pulled the trigger on getting the new cameras? Can you hear me? All right, sorry about that. Looks like we lost the connection there. So I'm
Yeah,
glad
it's
we
my
were able to get you back. Sorry
my
about
fault
that.
completely.
No,
No,
that's
it's
okay.
okay.
No problems at all. So I think where we kind of stopped off was asking, is there a reason as to why you have not pulled the trigger on getting those new cameras?
Yes. I think it's just, is the payoff going to be worth the struggle of getting cameras into the office and integrating them into our software program that we have now? Is the change going to be significant enough? Is there going to be a good enough output to invest in cameras like this?
Yeah, for sure. And have you seen any dilemmas with the cameras that you've had been using right now, or?
I think they can be a hassle. I think they can have poor quality. It might be hard to relay what we are seeing and what we're talking about to the patient. And in that aspect, I think there could be improvement.
Yeah. Okay. And then if you had your like if you could just imagine your perfect work day where you have a camera that's super reliable, has a perfect picture, everyone's using it, how great would that make you feel?
I mean, it would be awesome and flawless if it just all worked, if it worked smoothly every day and everyone raved about how much better it was and no one forgot to take pictures and
Yeah,
insurance claims all came back. That would be wonderful in a perfect world.
for sure. I agree. So our products, we have three different options there for you. It's kind of like a small, medium, large type of package. So if you just get one camera, that's obviously not going to be enough for your whole entire team, right? So a lot of
Mhm.
people are going to go ahead and purchase like 3 to 4 different cameras or 5 to 6 cameras, depending on how big the office is. And I know that your office is pretty big. So if you just wanted to start
Mhm.
off with maybe implementing that with a hygienist first, we can do something like that. So I know that I kind of sent you over that document as well. So that will actually show you the different pictures. So like your picture that you're using now versus the picture that you're going to see with the Claris cameras. So if you take a look at that, I think that you'll be really impressed with those, essentially like a before and after photo is really what it looks like between the two different products. And then also on there, you'll find all the specs, like the size, that it's scratch resistant. It's going to be really durable and really be able to be held up for a really long time. Um, and our warranty is about 5 years with that. So if you break it or drop it, anything like that, then we'll be able to get that taken care of for you as well. I know that you have used intraoral cameras before. This one's just a little bit different because it does have an autofocus. So if your other patients, or sorry, if your other employers were not taking the photos because they didn't feel like their photo was going to be good enough, we don't have a problem with that. And then also, I know a lot of offices that do Invisalign per se, they have a full mouth of photos that they need to capture, right? You can get everything that you need under this one camera. So you're not taking intraoral cameras of the, close-up teeth. You can get the full face, you can get anything and everything that you need all with just one camera. So you're not hunting down a regular camera as well as an intraoral camera. It can capture everything that you need to all in one. So I feel like your staff would probably really appreciate that. And it might be a little bit easier for them, even if they're doing a consult for ortho and things like that too.
That would be wonderful.
What questions do you have for me?
Well, none that I can think of right now. You sent those documents over, so
Yeah,
I will have to have a look at them,
for
and
sure.
I will definitely reach out to you if I see anything I have questions about.
Okay, great. So I will probably follow up with you next week and we can kind of go over all those different pricing details. So if you want to take a look at that document there as well and just kind of see what range you're kind of looking at to least start off with. And then obviously we can always move you up to more cameras and things like that too. But I feel like that at least getting something in there for you and your team to kind of start utilizing and, practicing with, I think immediately your other teammates will be able to kind of show you that they really will be able to implement that, because it will be a lot easier for them to use as well.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to thank you again for your time. It was great talking with you. I'm glad that you had a fun trip. And if you need anything before I reach back out to you next week, then just let me know. Or if any of your other staff members, they can always just shoot me an email and then I can answer any of those questions for them as well.
No problem. Thank you so much,
All
Robbie.
right. See ya. Bye.
Bye.